Oh, the markets. Oh, boy. Oh, the markets. Oh, guys. The markets. The markets today have driven me to many a glass. Let's raise one, pour it out down the gullet for the markets that we saw today. Guys, I'm Indy XP from the Independent Experience. Welcome to Night Moves. Whew, boy. We do these Night Moves videos when we have significant movements in the markets that really need to be talked about. And brother, do we have those tonight. If you guys have not been following the markets today, you know, precious metals didn't do a whole lot, but everything else did. And we're here to talk about it. Good, bad, and ugly. Oh, it's good. Whew. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and see what we're talking about. Gold is down slightly at 1668.51. Silver is just over 17 at 1701, giving us a ratio of 98.07. There was a point today in intraday trading that we actually made it over 99-1 gold to silver ratio. That is near all-time record highs, guys. I think it stands to be said that there is a lot going on in these markets, and if you play your cards right, you can do really well with it. You know, right now would be a great time to be looking at probably trading in some gold on some silver. I traded in some gold 2 weekends ago. The ratio was only 96-1 then. So, guys, you know, now's the time to kind of search deep down inside and decide what you want to do with your stacks. So, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who enjoys gold and silver and other precious metals, as well as other markets that I happen to be involved in. I consider myself a commodity strategist. You know, hopefully getting to take advantage of dips when I can and ratios that are favorable for trading. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other metals markets and see where we're at currently. Platinum is actually up currently. It's at 874.59. Palladium is up slightly at 2558.68. Rhodium gained $300 today. It's currently at $13,000. Who knows when that run's going to ever end. Copper is up slightly. It is at $2.51. Aluminum is up from where we were this morning. It's at $7.59. Barrels of crude oil, as we reported this morning, it's down quite a bit. It is up from where we reported this morning. It's at $32.23 a barrel. Now the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ. The Dow Jones saw its single greatest day points loss today. We lost over 2,000 points. We lost 2,014 points. Was 7.79% of the value of the market. Hi, Chippy. Come here. You want to talk about stocks? Want to talk about stocks with us, Chippy? Oh, Chippy's going to join us. Oh, Chippy. Hi, Chippy. So the Dow closed down below 24,000 a day at 23,851.02. And the NASDAQ closed down below 8,000 to close at 79.50.68. Chippy, there you go. Chipotle, stay down. Stay down, sweetie. So, these losses are concerning. And there's a lot of things that go into why we're seeing these losses. We're in correction territory again with the market. This could just be a natural, correction in the market that we see, once every 18 to 24 months. And it might be something a little bit more sinister. We don't know. The coronavirus obviously has thrown a big wrench into a lot of supply chains worldwide. There's a lot of sectors of industry that are really feeling the pinch. So, it really could be a big reason why. So, I don't think that we'll end this week positive after the losses we saw on the first day of the week. But you never know. I think tomorrow probably will be a pretty decent day on the markets. I think we're going to see a lot of people picking up the dredges from today. There's a lot of super undervalued stocks out there that stand to make a ton of money in the next week or two. So we'll see where that goes. Bitcoin, let's check that out real quick. Bitcoin is up from where we reported this morning. It's at 79.3910. And if you happen to enjoy the Utah Gold back, it is steady at $2.93. So this morning I had reported on my kids' school system having a confirmed case of COVID-19. And today, or this morning, after I made that video, they actually came out and said that there was a second student. Now it's a big school system. There's thousands of kids in that school system. The graduating class each year has over 1,200 students. So you extrapolate that through K through 12. And, you're talking, there's, well over 10,000 kids in that school system, and 2 of them are now confirmed. They're both in the same school. I don't know whether they're in the same class or not, but it is not one of the schools that one of my kids go to. The school system total has 9 schools, I think. There's 6 elementary schools, 2 intermediate schools, 2 middle schools, and a high school. So, there's a lot. It's a big school system, very affluent community. But, they announced this afternoon that they're actually shutting the entire school system down for a month. You hear about different areas of the world and different areas of the U.S. that are having issues with the coronavirus, and it doesn't mean a whole lot until it affects you. My children, my son and my daughter, my son's in 2nd grade, my daughter's a 7th grader. They are going to be out of school for an entire month. Now, 2 of those weeks, our school system gets 2 weeks for spring break every year. So 2 of those weeks are actually going to be spring break that they would have had off anyway. But it's a technologically advanced school district, so at least they're going to be able to do what we call e-learning, which is studies that the teachers can put out, so they will be able to keep up on studies. But 2 weeks of a school year is a huge chunk to miss in any grade and any level of learning. And extrapolate that with piggybacked on 2 weeks of spring break. They're going to be out of school for an entire month. who knows where the coronavirus will be in a month. It might be that in a month, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of cases here in the United States. Now, I'm not here to fearmonger. I don't think that the coronavirus is nearly as bad as what the press and the media is letting on. It's something that it rivals the yearly flu strain that goes through. So yeah, there's going to be deaths, and that is very, very unfortunate. But it's still a very mild virus at this point. Worldwide, we're not talking like millions and millions of people have been affected yet. Now, I don't know. It might go there. I'm not a disease control guy, so I do not know. And I'm not Mike Pence. Mike Pence seems to have all the answers when it comes to that anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out in my area with the cases. I've got a really big convention coming up here in Indianapolis that starts this coming weekend. And we're not even sure if they're going to put it on. It's a week-long flower and patio show. And we're going to be selling kitchens and countertops at. Either they're going to cancel the show and we're going to be out some money, or they're going to keep the show going and the attendance will be shit and we're going to be stuck pumping out, tens of thousands of dollars to build out a booth that isn't going to pay any dividends in the end. So, it's a slippery slope, and we're all along for the ride at this point. So buckle up. It's going to be a long one. Best I can do is just keep drinking my cough syrup and hope for the best. Guys, let's go ahead and add something to the stack. This is from the Acerp Horde. This is half a tube, or just over half a tube of dimes. We're still, 2 months later almost, we're still adding stuff to the stack from the Acerp Horde. The baby jingle jangle. Everybody loves that jingle jangle, even if it's the baby. It's a good one. So, we got half a tube. Well, we're actually going to make it half a tube. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 of those right off the top. It's going to leave 25 in the tube. And we're going to give away 2 dimes. I just randomly pulled these out of the tube just now. And we're going to do a giveaway with these. This is going to be a random comment picker. Chippy's clawing on my leg. So you didn't want to be on video. Let's see what we got here. We got a 1954 and a 1964. All right. So 54 and a 64. They're looking pretty good. It's just out of the junk silver tray at my local LCS. So you're going to want to make sure you comment on this video. We're going to do the drawing for this on Wednesday morning as part of the morning market wake-up call. And to make things interesting, we're also going to give away Utah Goldbeck as well. We're going to do 2 drawings. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to draw one name, and that person will have his choice of whether he wants the 2 dimes or he wants the Goldbeck. Now, these are the same value, almost identically. The dimes might be about a dime monetarily less. I think these are probably going to be about $2.80 combined currently, where this is going to be $2.93. It's up to you. But we're going to draw a second name. That second person is going to get whatever the first person doesn't pick. So make sure you comment on this video down below, and you're going to be entered in for the random comment picker. Good luck to everyone. Now, this video is going a little bit long. I ranted a little bit longer on COVID-19 than I thought I might, but great news, even bigger than giving away gold and silver on a week, a nightly update video, is I made a huge purchase today. I think a lot of the people that subscribe to my channel and faithful followers of my channel are probably at least aware of the Eldorado 13 game that Redhead Step Stacker puts on, and that I help co-host with him. It's coming up this Friday, by the way. Going to make sure that you stick around and check that out. If you're not doing anything Friday, it's going to be a great show. We got lots and lots of gold, lots of silver we're giving away. But I am starting up my own game. It's going to have a little bit different rules. It's going to be a little bit different as far as who gets gold and whatnot. You're going to want to stick around for a little bit more details on that. But I can tell you that today I purchased 10 grams of gold. I purchased a heater, like an industrial heater for sealing bags. I bought 2,000 Ziploc sealable bags, the Mylar kind. And then I also bought some snuff bottles. I bought some little tiny glass bottles. I bought a magnetic black sand separator. I bought some gold panning equipment. So we're going full bore into this. It was the main reason why I sold my 2019 S ASERP yesterday at the coin show. That was needed the seed money to get this off the ground. I think you guys are going to be really happy with the way that this is set up, because you're going to get in at $35, $40, whatever we determine that's going to be. And everybody's going to win. Everybody wins. There's no, first, second, third, fourth place. Fourth place goes on to the next round. Fifth place might get a little something thrown at them at the end. This is every single person's getting gold in these. So it's going to be massive. I know it. Step Stackers really laid the groundwork for this idea, and I hope he is going to help me out. I've loved helping him get this show off the last couple months, and I really hope that he can come over and help me on mine as well. So stay tuned. We probably won't have anything this month, but next month, I promise, in April, we are going to have at least one game that we're going to advertise and allow you a chance to win some massive amounts of gold. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate me, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button right there in the corner, or over here, right here, bing bong. And I'm going to post a link up here to my last video, so you can check that out from this morning. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to make sure you get kept up on all of your precious metals markets, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can be notified of when new content is coming out. I've been Indie XP from the Independent Experience, and I'm here once again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your bottles heavy.